Lakers, specifically Luka Doncic, said, oh, it's March Madness. Bet. Starting with LeBron James tying Robert Parrish for the most games played in NBA history versus his old team, Miami Heat. Austin Reeves finding a cutting LeBron, makes the layup plus the foul. So the Lakers were down by 12 after the made free throw. Looks like tiredness was going to catch up to them, but Luka Doncic said, tired? Who? When? 21 points in the first half. Lakers still down by 8. Bam Adebayo, though, wanted to keep Miami at a comfortable lead. Hits a three from the corner. They were up 65-59 at the half. On to the third. The Lakers down by only 3. And Luka said, only 3. Let's tie it up, and does. 69-69. Luka now with the Heat check. No problem. There's ice in his veins. Lakers lead now by 1 after that made 3. Luka pulls up again. No hesitation. Makes it 40 points through 3 quarters. He had 40 points in 38 minutes on Wednesday versus the Rockets. So we're keeping up with the mask for you. Don't worry. Luka again adding it all up. 47 points, 48 after that made free throw. Lakers up by 7. And Luka was still on one, helping out his buddy LeBron James. 50 points for Luka. There's still time for 10 more, right? Luka was 52 at this point. Drains another 3, 55. LeBron had 19 points himself. But this was all about Luka Doncic. Again, from the wing, making it 58 points, would finish with 60 points on the night. The Lakers win 134-126, but it was all about Luka.
I mean, that's what's all about, you know. You see everybody celebrating on the bench. It's like it shows that we care a lot about each other, and that's what great teams do, you know. Just makes my heart happy, you know, seeing them celebrate my 60-point game.
His teammates have been, you know, they're enjoying it probably just as much as he is right now. It's a special run that he's on, and we've seen all-time greats like him go on these runs, and you just kind of got to embrace it and enjoy the moment.
Luka Doncic and the Lakers did not arrive to Miami until about 4 in the morning. And still, Doncic now joins Kobe Bryant from April 14, 2006 against the Trailblazers as the only Lakers player with at least 50 points and 5 steals in a single game. It's the first time Doncic has done it in any uniform in his NBA career. Steals became an official statistic in the NBA all the way in 1973-1974.
Behind the 73 that he had against Atlanta, matching the 60-point. Remember, he had a 60-point, I think he had a 60-point triple-double. Wasn't that against the Knicks? He had a 60-20 trip-dub where he missed on purpose. He reached the 50-point plateau for the second time in his last 5 games, and he did so on the second night of the back-to-back. LeBron finished with 19 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, and he tied Hall of Famer Robert Parrish, Chief, for the most games played, at 1,611. Luka played 38 minutes. He had 60 points on 18 of 30 shooting, 9 of 17 from the three-point line. He was 15 of 19 from the foul line. So he had 60 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. LeBron had 19, 15, and 10. Marcus Smart had 13 points. Austin Reeves had 18 points, and they go on the road and win their 8th consecutive game. Now, people are going to try to dismiss them because when they beat the Knicks, that was an aberration. They beat the Nuggets, that was an aberration. They beat the Wolves, that was an aberration. They beat the Houston on Monday and Wednesday. The Rockets aren't that good. Now they beat the Heat. You see what they try to do in order to invalidate what the Lakers are doing, just say the team that they're beating aren't any good.
Yeah.
But if they would have beaten the Lakers, because I remember they say they can't do nothing with the Nuggets. Jokic got LeBron's number. They can't beat good teams. Now these teams, they're good teams and they're beating. Well, let's try to undervalue what the Lakers are doing by saying this team's not any good. Guys, watching the Lakers tonight, Joe, what did you like about what you saw from Luka?
I mean, his aggressiveness, you know, just being able to get to his spots, Uncle Ocho, whenever he get ready, no matter who's guarding him, it was nothing they can do, man. You get a guy rolling like that, bro, you shake his hand, great game. We going on to the next. But I like how LeBron kind of get in there and facilitate. Like he kind of reads the game. Like he ain't taking a whole buck of shots. He been super efficient, and obviously he had a triple double tonight. But I think him playing off Luka, he's kind of figured that out. They figured that out as a team, and you can kind of see because the chemistry kind of shows. It's resulting in the wins. Are they what they number 3 in the West now?
They 3. They 2. I think they got like 2. They like 2 up on fourth and 2.5 on fifth. They're 45 and 25. So they got 12 games to play.
Yeah, and I'm sure they want to finish the season strong to where they can have home court advantage in that first round for sure.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, hey man, they've been playing great ball. We've been wondering if they can keep it up. I mean, they've been pretty consistent as of late.
They have. LeBron didn't even take a 3-pointer. He didn't even shoot a 3. So he's been and 15 rebounds.
That's huge.
4 of them on the offensive end. Ocho?
Yeah.
Your team, your Heat, you like the Heat.
Yeah, hey man, listen, I love my Heat. I love what they did tonight. Bam had 28. Goddamn Tyler had 21. Larson had 11, but I'm not sure what Spo was doing defensively, I'm not sure what he was doing. Obviously, with Luka going off the way he's going off at some point, hey, I need to meet him. I need to meet him at half court, Joe.
Hey.
Yeah, in fact, I need to meet him when they inbound the ball. I want to put that pressure on him all the way down the court. I mean,
they tried.
Hey, man, Spo let them boy play one-on-one damn near all game.
Hey, the problem is with the Lakers, if you double Luka, they know how to play on that backside so well that you got to give up some. Ocho, you giving up dunks, lobs, or wide open threes.
Yeah.
And they've been hot. They've been hot as of late.
Yeah.
Because think about it, you got one of the best passers in NBA history. So if you double him, guess he's gonna swing it to LeBron. He's gonna swing it to Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
And then they're going to catch it. You already compromised because you got a 2-on-1 on Luka because you made him give it up. Yeah. Now somebody's going to attack the basket, and guess what? Lob to LeBron, lob to DA.
Yeah.
Or a wide open shot. It's just a matter of they knock it down to Marcus Smart or Rui.
And
so they put you in a bind. They put you in a bind.
Yeah, they got a good thing going right now. They got a good thing going. I know
they're playing really well. And like I said, look, DA. He only had 6 points tonight. Only played 29 minutes. He was 3 of 5 from the floor. He had 4 rebounds. I can live with that. Plus 13.
Yeah.
You notice
I can live with that.
You notice what nobody been talking about since the Lakers been winning these past few games.
What's that?
Nobody mentioned nothing about their defense.
No, they've been playing well. They've been doing a great job. The best player, they've been making him give it up. If you notice, they forced a lot of turnovers on KD because KD not proficient at passing out of it. Right. So they turned him over.
Yeah.
He either throw it out of bounds. He gave Marcus Smart was taking it from him. They did a great job. So they're doing a great job. They've been doing a lot of zone, Joe.
Yeah, they have.
They're not getting caught in that one-on-one. Look, and you go look at late in the game, Ocho.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves gave up about 4 layups in a row. He gave about 4 layups in a row.
Hey, listen, Marcus Smart help him though,
Yes.
A lot of times what he does, Ocho, it may not show up on the stat sheet. Meaning if he making shots, that's a plus.
Yeah.
But defensively, the disruptiveness that he brings to the game, you know what I mean? He junks it up. He a great defensive player, and he understands his role, and he's starring in his role, which is another reason why I think they've been playing great basketball of late, because he's taking the challenge on these dudes who supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
The KDs of the world, things of that. So, he taking that challenge, bro. He making it tough on him.
Yeah, he make it real ugly.
The thing is, what concerns me about the Lakers, especially because, playoff games, Joe, are close. Joe, they miss a lot of free throws.
They do, bro.
They miss a lot of free throws.
They do.
When the clock stops, you gotta put the ball in the basket when the clock stops.
And you miss a lot of free throws from your main guys.
Yes.
To Luka, LeBron, like they
AR was shooting 87%. He goes 6 or 10. So they missed between the two of them. They missed 11 free throws. They missed 10 of them.
Yeah, they get the bulk of the shots. They got the ball in their hands at all times. They got to do better. Both of them got to do better.
They do. But I know people don't want to talk about it, but Luka's in the MVP discussion. How could he not be in the MVP discussion?
Oh, he's in there.
Third seed in the West. You say the West is the tougher conference. He's leading the league in scoring. In the last 5 games, he has 2 50-point games. And he had another 40-point game.
Yeah.
And he had a high 30-point game. So he's probably averaging 40 over this 8-game winning streak. And he was a rebound short. Remember the other night, he was a rebound short of a triple-double. And in the other Chicago, we had 44, 12, and 8. Mm-hmm. He was 2 rebounds, I think, of a triple-double. I'm staying in there. I'm getting that.
Listen. Now, he balling. He definitely in discussion, huh? He in discussion for sure.
He's not going to win, but he's in the discussion.
Well,
yes, but the mere fact they don't even have him in the discussion, though, Joe.
Oh,
I think it's going to probably hurt him because it's an experience that lung has to reinflate.
And I think he can only miss like 4 more games to be.
It's over.
Yeah, because you're going to miss.
Guess what? No All-NBA.
Yeah.
No MVP.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that hurts because guess what? That goes towards the max contract, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think for a player like that, they allow that to affect him?
Well,
as great as he is, you don't mean they wouldn't give him no grace, understanding that he's a max player?
That grace is $100 million, extra $100 million.
Yeah.
That ain't an extra incentive for 25 or 100,000, though, Joe. That's an extra $100 million.
Unc, I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean, but you still understand that. I mean, the team in general.
Where they're giving out an extra $300 million.
It ain't free. You understand the player that you're getting.
It is because they say you need to be an All-NBA selection 2 years after you sign the initial deal.
I got you.
And plus, that's going to be what you going to do with Jalen Durden? He going to say, well, hell, since y'all put it in his contract, put it in mine. You see the slippery slope that you start?
Yeah. I got you.
Man,
look, I hate that they did it like this, but Adam Silver said, man, y'all taking too many games off. We playing these Saturday and Sunday games, and y'all missing, and people paying all this money for these tickets.
Yeah.
I think they knew that a lot of these cats, especially the top cats, weren't going to be able to meet the game requirements.
Criteria? So they did it on purpose, Joe?
Yeah, because look, Uncle Ocho, the game is played at such a fast pace. Now, if I'm telling you, if you're one of the top guys, you running 3.5 miles a game, and you doing that every other day, and this is the fastest pace the game has ever been played. Mm-hmm. Why you think all our top guys get hurt?
Yeah,
it's too much on their body, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
playing at a pace like they did in the Joe. I remember in the 80s, the games was routinely 140, 150, 153, 161. The games was up and down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they said, well, that's too much. And then they let them start playing football.
Right. Then guys.
And then they say that's too much.
Yeah, they just walking the ball up, throwing it in the paint, throwing it in the post.
Yes.
In the 90s, now it's just. The game is just it's guys' games have developed, and the game is at a high pace right now.
Yeah,
man, guys, the game. I remember games, playoff games would end 73-68.
Yeah.
Now you got guys scoring 80 points in one game by them damn self, and they would play 4 quarters. They'd be in overtime, and the final score: Chicago 82, Knicks 78.
Yeah,
with overtime. So. It's a different era now. I think the thing is these guys are more skilled. I'm not saying the guys the top guys, but you got more. They got more guys that okay. You still got the same amount of guys that's up here.
Yeah.
But I think from this to here, you got more guys that can shoot the basketball, that can do more things than they could in the past.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right.
Them guys can shoot it now.
Yeah, the game has evolved. It ain't just. If you 6'9", 6'10", you get under that basket, shoot you a few jump hooks, do the George Mikan drill. Nah, we ain't doing none of that.
You better be able to put that ball. You better be put that ball on the floor and be able to put it in the basket from 28.
You hear me? Yeah, you better be able to shoot that thing.
That's what makes Wemby so phenomenal. At 7'4.5", 7'5", he can put the ball on the floor.
Boy can do more than that.
Hey, he had a game-winning shot tonight. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But he can stretch. Hey, he can shoot the 3, and we already know what he is defensively.
Yeah.
The thing that concerns me, Joe, will he ever be enough to get enough games in that he'll be able to win these major awards, the Defensive Player of the Year, the MVPs, I mean, how many games has Wemby missed?
It's gonna be tough,
Hey, Joe, where them people at that say the Lakers are better off without LeBron? Y'all still out there? Y'all, yeah, nay. The Lakers still better off without LeBron?
Yeah, they were tripping, They were tripping.
I'm just curious. I'm just asking. I'm just,
Yeah.
asking for a friend. My friend was asking me to say, man, I ain't got no platform like you, but ask the chat, are the Lakers still better off without LeBron?
No, if they gonna get this LeBron, this
We can only miss 2
efficient.
more. He can only miss 3 more. Well, he missed 15 right now, Joe. He can only miss 3 more ball games.
Wemby,
Yes.
if they probably ain't got no more than 12, 13 games left,
Yeah.
They got
They
12.
probably got 15 on the high end.
he gonna finish them. Because if he finish, he'll probably win Defensive Player of the Year.
He should.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
And hell, Stephon Castle should be be a team member too.
Yeah.
Boy. Marcus Smart should be in there.
Yeah.
I like the kid Dunn from the Clippers.
You like Dunn defensively?
Yeah, defensively, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's taking the tough assignments. Bro, think about it. Every night you getting Book, you getting Shea, or you guarding Luka.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got to deal with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
You got to deal with Brunson.
Yeah.
And you got Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
He don't get no break.
Yeah, he don't. They gonna have Casey Wallace in there too, though. He leading the league in steals. He gonna be in there too.
So I'm like, bro, can I get a night off?
Right.
You get Luka, then you get Shea, you get Castle, you get Brown, you get Brunson, you get Cade.
Yeah.
I went, damn.
It's your job, bro. Hey, we sick. Hey, you are a little dog. Hey, sick him. Get him.
When Steph is healthy, you got Steph.
Yeah. You don't get. Hey,
When Dame come back, you got Dame.
You don't get no off nights on the West.
Hell, Jamal Murray.
Yeah, you don't get no off nights in the West, partner.
You got to put your track shoes on, boy.
Boy, you better bring your lunch pail every day. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, that's not an easy assignment to draw.
Yeah.
Because all those guys are buckets.
Yeah.
You have an off night, somebody hit your ass for 40, somebody hit you for 50, somebody hit you for 35. I mean, and you got people out there think, man, he can't. No, he can play. Those guys are just really good.
Right.
Very.
Great offense go beat great defense.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Because there's sometimes that, Luka was making shots tonight. Man, if I'm them guys, I'm looking at Sport like, Sport, what you want me to do? You see this man shoot this ball from? This man down here in Hialeah shooting the damn ball. You talking about he can get up on it.
Where you at, Uncle? You will?
Hialeah. Man, I'll say, well, dang. Hey, sometimes you got,
That's why, dude, get it going, bro. I'm telling you.
Yes.
First off, coming into the game, you need to already know, okay, look. That's why I say, like, when I played against Cole, T-Mac, and all them, Ocho, I made sure I got my rest that night, bro, because I needed all my energy. I'm telling you, if them jokers going to have 30, 40, I got to make sure I have about 30, 42. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I knew it was going to be hard trying to stop them. So, man, listen, when you know who you playing, so you don't get embarrassed, you better get you some sleep. And come
we forgot about Ant-Man. You got to deal with Ant-Man, too. You know Ant-Man looking to drop 40 on you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that we mentioned can give you the easiest 40.
Quick.
And you mess around and slip, it might give you 50, 60.
There you go. And now
you
y'all
let Dame catch a rhythm. You let Luka catch a rhythm. It's over.
It's a wrap.
It's over with. Because you know they coming in, they mind is, because you can tell from the start how aggressive guys be.
Right,
and they playing in Atlanta. I don't know what it is, but a lot of cats like to play here in Atlanta. You know what I mean? I can tell by the energy. You know, I can feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just the same. You know you got a televised game.
Oh,
You know, people, hey, man, I got Ocho. Man, I got to pick on Ocho.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You not finna go. Guys be looking, they play good against the big guys. They going to be, hey, let your boy get that Pro Bowl vote. You see what your boy did last week, right? You know, you not finna get no Pro Bowl vote off me.
Hey, you help defense in the NBA when I'm playing against them dudes. If I'm guarding them, Ocho, my help defense ain't about nothing. You hear me? I'm locked in on my man. Damn, my bad. I gave up a layup. I just don't want T-Mac to score. At the end,
that ain't my man.
Hey, nah, that ain't my man. I ain't finna look up at the end of the game. My man got 44 and I got 15. Nah.
Right.
Hey, hey, double bump that. No, double bump what?
Right. Cause we in trouble. If you can't guard your man and I got to pay all the attention, then we in trouble.
Yeah.
We in trouble. I need you to be able to guard him.
Hell no.
They be asking you to do unrealistic stuff. Yeah. Oh, you want me to block DT by myself? He went without tackle ass. What you think he gonna do to me? I'll help somebody, but don't give me. That ain't my responsibility.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh boy.
But the Lakers looking good. I got to get to a game. I got to find out what game they play.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna get out there.
It's finna be over with. They ain't got but 10, 12 games.
I know. Hey, them playoff tickets. Whew, Lord,
hey, Unc. You going to a game?
Man, hey, I'm about to cut this. Hey, Joe, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Man, this man about to make me lose all my religion.